Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Big Boy. Well, I hadn't done one of these in a couple of weeks and hadn't been able to hunt due to weather and extenuating circumstances. So we're gonna talk a little bit. This may be more of a subject for young adults, but if you kids carry handguns out in the field while they're hunting and stuff, it's just a good idea to learn good ways to carry. Um, with the a lot of the states now opening up for constitutional carry and open carry versus concealed carry that's available in a lot of states, and I'm not going to tell you how to exercise your Second Amendment rights. I just urge you to do it. We're going to talk about my preferences, but if you're going to carry openly, that's your business, not none of mine. And if you carry concealed, again, your business, not none of mine. But I am going to touch on one subject on concealed carry, on open carry, that I'm not going to tell you not to do it. I'm going to tell you why I won't do it. You see a lot of guys uh, toting an AR on their shoulder while shopping in Walmart. I haven't ever run into it around here yet, but it's in other areas I've seen it on the news. All I'm gonna say is this: if you had ever been in the army, especially as a grunt like I was, and you had to tote that thing around and keep up with it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you probably wouldn't want to carry one with you unless you, I don't know, I wouldn't want to. I mean, I love them. I like to hunt with them. I ain't carrying one to Walmart. I feel just as comfortable carrying a concealed carry handgun as I do anything else. But hey, exercise Second Amendment however you see fit, as long as we do it legal. Now, I'm going to say this about my preferences of carrying concealed, and I've had a concealed carry permit. Now they just call them a handgun permit in Texas for over 25 years. And when I first got into this, I had probably 6 handguns and 4 holsters. And now I've got way more holsters than I do handguns. I've tried everything under the sun. The thing with carrying, so hey, cat, the thing with carrying concealed, you got to remember this. You got to keep it concealed. It's got to be secure and accessible and comfortable, or you're not going to carry it. There's a variety of holsters out there. I've tried shoulder holsters in the past. The thing with a shoulder holster, they are comfortable and easy to carry with, but you've just made it certain that you're going to have to keep a light jacket of some sort on, or a light shirt all the time. A light shirt on to keep it concealed. And sometimes you get in some situations in temperature where that's just not practical. So I don't hardly do that anymore. I usually just carry a right side hip holster. Um, I'm old school. I preferred leather for years. Uh, something like this with a retaining strap, thumb brake retaining strap. This is a really good holster. I think this is I can't see it. I think it's a Bianchi holster. I may not be certain on that. The Black Hawk holster, and good good quality holster. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I've used it a good bit. But it's a belt holster. You have to run your belt loops through it, and you have to constantly take your belt off, put it back on. I will have to tell you this: a type of holster I would shy away from for concealed carry use is these Uncle Mike's one size fits all, but doesn't fit any one thing absolutely right holsters. I mean, these are good for carrying in the field. In fact, I do use this pistol for one of my larger revolvers only when I'm going out hunting with it. I've never liked the Uncle Mike's holsters for concealed carry. Um, New trend out there now is these retention holsters, where you actually have a button to push. You have to push as you draw the pistol. This particular holster was given to me by a friend of mine, and it's for a J-frame Smith. I don't like it because I can't get the pistol out of it, even pushing the release, and I can't figure the adjustment out on it, so I've never carried it much, and it's also a belt style holster. And it kind of hangs out a little bit to the right. It makes it a little harder to conceal. Uh, since I've retired, and and in and out of the house a lot, my favorite style holsters has been paddle holsters, Kydex paddle holsters. They're comfortable, they ride well, they stay in place, and when you come in the house, you can slip the whole holster off and lay it down. That's a Phobos holster for a gun I'm not carrying right at the moment. It's a good holster. I would suggest Arma Tactical. You look him up on Facebook. He's making the holster. He's made the holster I'm using now, which is real similar to these. It's just a Kydex paddle, but he made me one for an older handgun of mine that I prefer to carry. And nice guy, super good holster. So look it up on Facebook for Arma Tactical. Also, you need to consider if you're going to carry a reload. And by the same token, you can get paddle holsters that are mag holders. Or you can get just a standard, just a ballistic nylon mag holder. But slips through your belt, so you'd have to constantly put it on your belt. If you're going to carry a revolver, a lot of available holsters out there. This is a typical reloader, speed loader for a revolver. If you want to carry one of them, not a lot of people carry revolvers anymore. And your extra mag for pistol. So it's up to you to carry something like that. The main thing in carrying concealed, I think, is, like I said, the word's concealed. When I first got my permit, and this is a good way to get used to doing it before you just jump right out in public trying to carry and conceal a gun. Wear it in your house, unloaded, for at least a couple of weeks. Every time you're in the house, around your property. If you go out in public, you want to load it, that's fine. But as long as you're in your house, until you're getting used to it, wear it. See if you can draw from it. See if you can reholster it easily. Do it unloaded and get used to the rig you're going to carry and the type of gun you're going to use. Can't stress that enough on the fact that you don't want to go out and just immediately start carrying a gun in public unless you've done some practice carrying it first to make sure your holster is going to work out the way you want it and the type of gun you're carrying. I'm not going to tell anybody what kind of gun they need to carry. I'm not. It's your budget, what you like, carry it. Practice with it. My rule of thumb has always been, and that's a pretty good rule of thumb, and this comes from some old gun writers from years back. There's not any good gun writers anymore writing about latest thing on guns. It seems like every review I read on a new firearm is the greatest thing in the world, and every page on either side of the review is covered up with advertisement. So I don't see a lot of honest reviews on guns anymore. But back in the Skeeter Skeleton, Bill Jordan days, you did. And if you buy a new semi-automatic pistol to carry, you need to do this. Take it out of the box, take it apart, check it make sure it's not loaded. It shouldn't be coming brand new. Thoroughly clean it, lightly lubricate it with a good operating type of oil like rim oil or brake free. Then take it to the range. You don't have to do it all in one setting. You can if you want to. Shoot at least 5 boxes, that's 250 rounds of ammo through that gun before you clean it. Just wipe the outside down, get fingerprints off of it. What you're doing by doing that, you're lapping all those surfaces, moving surfaces together. And if it's going to have any hang-ups, it'll probably do it in the first 100, 150 rounds. I've seen more than one pistol I've helped people with have a few malfunctions in the first 100, 150 rounds that quit by the time you hit 250. Then shoot a couple of mags full of the carry ammo you plan to carry through it. Then take it back, thoroughly clean it again, reload it, and then you're ready to start carrying. Practice yearly at least. Go shoot a couple boxes of shells through it. You don't have to shoot expensive carry ammo. Just get some target ammo, but shoot your firearm and be familiar with it. Because you're being an irresponsible firearm owner if you're going to carry one and not know how it operates and not be prepared to operate it. So, I'm going to close this off with this one statement, and I may hit some nerves here. The 1911 45 automatic has been one of my favorite handguns ever since I fired my first one in the military a long time ago. I'm 64 and I think I fired my first one when I was 21 years old. I've had about 9 of them in my life. I currently own 3 of them now. Love to shoot. Absolutely love to shoot. And I'll carry them in the field with me if I'm out hunting and things like that. I do not carry a 1911 in concealed carry for several reasons. Number one, and I've shot one once. I've competed with them. Like I said, I carried them in the military. I'm a Army trained armor on 45s from years back. And I feel as confident carrying a 1911 as anybody should that's had an adequate amount of training and experience with it. I won't carry one concealed carry for several reasons. Number one, I'm not a cop. I shouldn't be looking for trouble. In fact, I should be doing everything I can do to get out of a situation without drawing a gun. A 1911 is a single action auto, semi auto, which means the hammer is cocked and your trigger pull is extremely light. It's one reason those guns never caught on with rank and file police because they was having too many accidental discharges with them. And if you're going to carry concealed, you need to carry as safely as you can. And I highly recommend the double action autos style Glock pistol. And any pistol in that style doesn't have to be a Glock, but any pistol style or a revolver. You're not supposed to be looking for trouble. The firearm is supposed to get you out of trouble as a last resort. So I don't recommend 1911s for that reason. A lot of people I know carry them, and that's your business if you carry one, but that's the reason I don't. So, but just research your holsters, research the type of weapon you're going to use, go to the range, learn how to clean it, maintain it, and maintain your level of expertise with it. You don't want to carry one. Well, I'm gonna buy this, shoot it 3 times. Now I'm carrying a gun in public. That's not safe or cool. Alrighty. Well, I hope to get a hunting video in pretty quick. I appreciate y'all who like listening to me. I'm just doing these on occasion. It kind of keeps me from starting another political channel up. All right, everybody. Hope everybody has a good day. Enjoy safe hunting, safe shooting, and pass this on to our kids. It's Big Boy. Adios.